There has been an unbelievable amount of Bleach news, and we've got even more dropping with some latest information about Rebirth of Souls. If you've been living under a rock, then Bleach Rebirth of Souls is an upcoming arena fighter based on the popular series Bleach, and it's to be released for the PS4, PS5, the PC, and Xbox Series X and S. So far, we've seen multiple different characters that are playable, including Ichigo, Rukia, Uryu, Chad, Orihime, as well as Byakuya, Yoruichi, and Urahara. And we did get a glimpse at the very end of the most recent trailer that we had seen of Hollow Ichigo also being playable. In this video, I want to go over all of the latest information about Rebirth of Souls, as we've had new details drop within the Japanese V-Jump magazine, as well as an all-new 20 to 30 second commercial trailer which had aired after a rerun of the 2004 Bleach anime. So kicking things off, we'll talk about the Steam listing for Bleach Rebirth of Souls. So the page here states, awaken the battle within you and reverse your fate in Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Engage in thrilling battles with powerful sword abilities and characters from this legendary anime franchise. So here's some more details from the Steam page, as the first point states, unleash your sword, choose your favorite character and unleash their unique sword abilities, take advantage of each character's unique abilities and command the flow of battle in order to find an opening that spells defeat for your enemies. Defeat enemies with a single strike. In Bleach Rebirth of Souls, a single strike can spell defeat for your opponent, change the situation dramatically with a swing of your blade. Now, the information that we get in V-Jump does elaborate upon this, so I'll talk more about this later. So the next point here is reverse fate and awaken your power. The more desperate the situation, the more powerful you become. Overturn the tide of battle and unlock new forms and new blades in the heat of battle to bring a victory from the edge of defeat. So in my first video on Bleach Rebirth of Souls, I talked about a mechanism which allows you to make a massive comeback in battle, and this is similar to the epic moments that we see within the anime and the manga. We know that Studio Pierrot has been helping the development team of the game, as they've decided to use the 1000 Year Blood War anime color scheme in order to give fans the most authentic experience of Bleach. They've also paid a lot of attention to the 3D backgrounds in order to make them feel immersive, so that the 3D characters have more of a realistic look. The trailer gave us a huge insight into some of the battles as well as cutscenes in the game, and from what we know, the story of Bleach Rebirth of Souls will run from the Substitute Shinigami arc to the end of the Arrancar arc. So additional information was revealed that the publisher is Bandai Namco, of course, and the game is actually developed by Tamsoft. Now, Tamsoft is a Japanese video game developer that was founded way back in 1992. They've created games ever since the PlayStation era, so that's PS2 games they've made along with every other console, PSP, 360, Wii, DS. And if you want to look at some of the more recent games that they've made Captain Tsubasa Rise of New Champions, so they are a very credible Japanese video game developer. Additionally, it appears to be a 1 versus 1 arena fighter with each character having their own unique mechanics. There's going to be online and local multiplayer, and based upon the comments that the developers have made during the announcement of the game, we can deduce that this game's been in development for around 3 years, and the release date is yet to be announced. We do know that the game has been created in order to commemorate the 20th anime anniversary of Bleach. So here's more information. Find an opening during a battle and defeat your opponent with a single strike, which is called Soul's Destruction. So this is reminiscent and inspired by the manga, where a character gets blitzed by a one-shot attack. Similar to scenes like this when Byakuya just wipes out Ichigo with a single strike that he doesn't even see. So this is it here, Soul Destruction. Reverse fate and awakening, come back from the edge of defeat with a power up. So this is vague, but it's assuming that every character has an awakening or an unlock mode. So after they've taken enough damage, they're able to awaken and maybe turn the tide of battle. The story of the game is being supervised by Kubo. As we've seen, Ichigo's Reiatsu is a yellow and golden color, and all of the colors are all very accurate to the manga. So again, a very important point is there's no Fullbring arc or 1000 Year Blood War arc, but it may be available via a DLC or an update in the future. So the game is for people who want to re-experience the Bleach story from the very beginning. So a huge key point that has me very excited for Bleach Rebirth of Souls is that the music is being composed by Takeharu Ishimoto, and he is responsible for several Final Fantasy games, along with Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, and he's been heavily involved in Kingdom Hearts and other Final Fantasy series. So there is actually more information here. Soul destruction mode is triggered when now or never appears on screen. So you find an opening during your fight and utilize soul destruction, and apparently soul destructions can be stacked in stages of 3. So there's 1, 2, and 3, and the more that you do, the more damage that the opponent will take. So by taking damage via soul destruction, I'm sure your opponent is going to be gaining a power up or an awakening, and the whole concept of this game is being able to be defeated in a single strike, as the characters rebirth from death as they become stronger than before. Again, this is a lot of speculation given to us by Silver Z over on Twitter, so I really do appreciate his analysis, but we do have more information now about the game that we're going to be diving into. So first of all, we have this leaked scan from Weekly Shonen Jump. So let's go over the scan. So it says a new Bleach game arrives. Reverse the situation in this new next level action game, Bleach Rebirth of Souls. So yeah, there's a heavy emphasis placed upon here of reverse your fate fighting action title. Enjoy battles that share a striking similarity to the visual fidelity seen in the latest anime. So that's the 1000-Year Blood War arc anime. Experience Bleach with these stunning new visuals. So you've got some screenshots here of Renji and then Ichigo in his Bankai form with the hollow mask. So command the flow of battle with powerful reversal tools. As you utilize strategies to face off against challenging foes, Bankai and power-ups will be the key to victory. So this is similar to the analysis made by Silver Z, where he spoke about the soul destruction mechanic and then with the characters having their own power-up or awakening. So yeah, you've got a lot of cool visuals here. A lot of these screenshots we have already seen. So there's a comment by one of the developers who says that players around the world have been waiting for a new title like this. Bleach arrives on the latest platforms with a title worth the anticipation. Well, to be honest, from all the visuals and all of the hype that we're hearing about the mechanics and the way that the game plays, it definitely is living up to expectations. At the start of the video, I spoke about a commercial for Bleach Rebirth of Souls, which had aired after a rerun of the Bleach anime just recently in Japan. So this trailer is about 30 seconds, let's go over it quickly. So we've got visuals here of Ichigo that we did see in the trailer. So he's striking Renji here, and then planting his sword firmly into the ground, and he activates his Bankai. Now we see Bankai Ichigo in action here. So the quality isn't the best, but you can see Ichigo dashing around the screen here, battling Byakuya, and he appears to have his hollow mask activated. So wow, just some incredible cutscenes within fight. Now, 3Z over on Twitter did do a bit of his own analysis of the recent Bleach Rebirth of Souls gameplay. So you can see here there's a Shikai skill attack that's being used, then followed by a Bankai transformation that we get to see, and then a Hollow Mask skill or an ultimate attack that's being displayed here, followed by a Bankai basic attack, and if you slow it down you can see a bit more of the details here. It just looks so fluid, it looks incredible. So yeah, a variety of different transformations and mechanics that's being displayed in this short 30-second commercial trailer. Now, followed by this, we did get some information from a V-Jump scan for Bleach Rebirth of Souls. So in order to win, you chip away at your opponent's spirit particles, their reishi, which will reveal their soul, and it gives you a chance to use your broken soul attack, and you can pull off reversals by doing Bankai. So there is actually 2 pages here for us to dive into, so let's go over the details here first. So there are 3 points to keep in mind for these new dramatic Bleach battles. So the first, they're emphasizing the graphics, so sharing a striking similarity to the latest Bleach anime. These stunning graphics bring an immersive feel to every battle. The sunset paints the streets in a madder red hue, while Karakura Town is covered in an evening of darkness. So these very immersive background visuals look incredible. They've done a really good job of bringing the anime aesthetic to life within the game. So you've got substitute Shinigami Ichigo here. So the second point they're focusing on is story. So after becoming a Shinigami, Ichigo is met with numerous encounters contributing to his growth, and you'll be able to relive his journey in this brand new title. So yeah, Bleach returns with a long-awaited new entry, so they're recreating different moments from the anime and the manga, as they speak about Sokyoku Hill here, where Ichigo had unleashed his Bankai, and also his holification had become activated during his battle against Byakuya. So yeah, you've got this visual of Karakura Town with this red hue, then this one here of this green backlit sky with Uryu raining down arrows on his opponent, then Bankai Ichigo here in the bottom. Now the second page reveals a bit more information, and the third important key point about Rebirth Rebirth of Souls is the battles, so charge up your character's spiritual power and unleash stylish attacks, change the tide of battle in a desperate situation. So enjoy stylish battles as the match unfolds. Your Zanpakuto is the center of your sword abilities and your main strategy. So master Zanken Soki, which is all of the different Shinigami combat arts like Zanjutsu, Kido, Hado, as it advises you to turn your enemies back into spirit particles. So use your Zanpakuto and unique abilities to land the killing blow. You'll have plenty of variety on the battlefield thanks to the diverse cast of playable characters and their unique abilities. Now this is the important bit here where we were talking about the soul destruction, reverse the flow of battle in a pinch. So here's the now or never screen. The basics to victory lies in the destruction of souls. So by chipping away at your opponent's spirit particles, their reishi, you'll reveal their soul. This will allow you to launch a decisive broken soul attack, and you can aim for reversals with awakening power-ups like Bankai as well. So there's two mechanics here. So there's the awakening power-ups, and then there's this soul destruction mode too. So there's two opportunities to have incredible comebacks within this game. So the Bleach series makes a refreshing return with an all-new console game, BLEACH Rebirth of Souls. So yeah, this is the most latest information coming hot from VJump, and it's safe to say that I think it has a lot of people very excited for this game. At the moment, we're far away from a release date. I think that we can expect this game sometime in 2025. But if the game's already had 3 years of development, I want the developers to take as much time as possible. We've waited already like 12 or 13 years for a Bleach game, so I don't mind waiting a bit longer just so that this game is perfected and it isn't just another typical anime arena fighter which is going to disappoint all of us. From the visuals and the descriptions of this game, it does seem like a lot of love has been poured into it, from the awakening modes to the soul destruction modes, and then the impressive visuals which are recreating incredible moments from the anime and manga. I really am looking forward to Bleach Rebirth of Souls. But now we've reached the point of the video where I do want to hand over the discussion to all of you. What do you guys think about this all new Bleach console game? What do you think about all of the new information that's been revealed, with the developmental team focusing on the graphic story and battles, and this new information about how you can chip away at your opponent's reishi, so this will reveal their soul, thus giving you an opportunity to do a soul destruction. It is a very interesting mechanic, something that we've not seen before in Bleach games, so I'm super excited to see more trailers and more information about all of this. But yeah, let me know all of your thoughts in the comments, and lastly, thank you for making it to the end of this one, and I can't wait to see you in my next Bleach news and updates video. A massive thank you goes out to all of my amazing Patreon supporters for helping to make this video possible. If you also want to support the channel and see your name in the end of my videos, then check out my Patreon, which has loads of perks like early video access and so much more. Thank you for sticking around till the end of the video, and whatever you contribute will mean a lot to me.